Brewery Operations Assistant (BOA) has been written in Excel with the craft brewery in mind, so that it may be used optimally with existing brewery infrastructure and software licenses. By incorporating your unique brewery standards and specifications, BOA will significantly reduce scheduling errors and increase brewery productivity, allowing for future growth of your brewery at minimal cost. Here we will start at our brewery production page, where we will plan the brewing of brands L and K for the week of January 11th. First, we will set our dashboard to our brands of interest. Next, we'll select a cell within the target week. Having done so, the production dashboard is updated so we can see how many hectoliters we need to brew to meet our forecasted plan. In this case, we are behind our brewing plan by 103 hectoliters of L and behind 614 hectoliters of K. Now glancing at row 12, we can see all the empty fermenters that are available on the date of the row that we've selected, in our case as January 14th. To meet our forecast, we'll need to add some brews. Here I'm adding brand L into fermenter 22 on Thursday. As you can see, the dashboard confirms that we are now ahead of forecasted brewing plan for L. I'll do the same for K. And into 44 on Friday. Now we've satisfied the plan. By now I expect that it's obvious that we're short on filtration for brand K, according to the plan. Let's make that change now. Again, we'll add filtration to Thursday. By looking at the dashboard, we can see that brand K has two fermenters that are available for filtration, listed oldest first. That is 26 and 48. For today, we'll filter 48. And now you can see we're just 2 hectoliters short. Because we're adding to our brewing plan, we'll need to ensure there's yeast available for pitching. Let's flip over to the yeast form now. We can see that fermenter 24 is blank, since the rules currently in place cannot account for the yeast status of 24. But we've been to the lab and we can confirm the yeast is clean, so we'll use it for pitching. We'll pitch that on the 14th. 29, fermenter 29, we've saved for pitching, and we'll pitch that on 15th. From here, we'll adjust packaging, seeing as we just filtered some brand K. Let's flip over to the packaging form now. Let's focus on K by closing these other brands and find January 14th. We see that we have 460 hectoliters to package due to 70 hectoliters from earlier and 390 from today's filtration. Now let's divvy up that 460 hectoliters into 150 in cans, 150 in bottles, 130 in kegs, and 30 in another form of packaging. As I do this, you can see that the stock of each product is changed with the additional packaging. Further, you can see in the case of cans we have 154 hectoliters packaged, but after the production day we verified that we indeed only have 150 due to breakage. So in this case, we'll add a comment to certify the change. We'll make the change on the sheet, and there we have it. After having planned the week's production, we'll need to have printouts for the staff to follow. Let's flip over to the production handout form now. Here, we'll have to enter the first day of the week. In this case, it'll be January 11th. As you can see, The form will populate itself given the date, including the brewing schedule, the pitching schedule, the yeast to be dumped on those given days, the filtration, and the packaging schedule. Now, considering we're going into summer, a good time of year to add more brands, we'll flip over to the brand form and add one. From here, we'll be able to customize the symbol for our brand. Let's brew an IPA. And change its background so it's easy to pick out. The minimum time will be 10 days, and the brew size is 65 hectoliters. Now we can add the brand. After a few minutes, the brand is added. Now we'll need to adjust our forecast to what we expect to sell of the IPA. We'll flip over to the forecast form and insert our expectations. We expect 65 hectoliters a week from week 20 to week 40. We've also been informed from marketing that we have a launch event for the IPA in week 21. That'll be 20 hectoliters of cans. Additional to that, there's a festival week 26 for kegs for 10 hectoliters. Now, having made these changes, they will be seen in brewing and filtration forecast dashboard as well as packaging sales. Now you have an idea of how the BOA software will help in your brewery.